This is pre-calc video on factoring a perfect square trinomial. All right, this method only works on a particular special type of trinomial. It has to be of the form a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So let me explain what that means. That means that both the first term and the last term have to be perfect squares, okay? So let's see, is x squared a perfect square? Well, yes, it is. It is, and its square root is x. X times x is x squared. Is 25 a perfect square? Well, yes, it is, and its square root is 5. 5 times 5 is 25. So we determine our a and b by the square root of the first term and the last term. And then if the middle term is equal to these things multiplied together and doubled times 2, 5x times 2 is 10x. If that's the case, then this is a special product, and then you can use this formula to factor it. And so it only works if all of those things are true. So with these problems, yes, they are. These are all perfect square trinomials. So I'm going to take the square root of the first term, which is x, the sine of the middle term, which is a positive, the square root of the last term, squared. This is a squared, okay? That's it. If they fall into this category, that is how you factor them. All right, problem 2. The square root of m squared is m, so a is m. B is the square root of 36, which is 6, and the middle term is equal to a times b times 2. So I'm taking the square root of the first thing, the sine of the middle thing, the square root of the last thing, squared. All right, problem number 3. Okay. A is the square root of 9y to the second, so a is 3y. B is the square root of 25, which is 5. And if I were to multiply those two together and double it, I've got 3y times 5 is 15y times 2 is 30y. So here I go. Square root of the first term, sine of the middle term, square root of the last term, squared. Right, this is some more practice. If you'd like to pause the video and try these by yourself, you can. I'm going to very quickly just answer these. Oops. All right, so that's it. That's it for this video.